What's happening, YouTube? This is your boy D Talks Everything back with another video. Yeah. Anyway. So, your boy here. I'm starting with Snap on my screen. I hope you guys saw the video from earlier today. Snap did pretty close to what exactly I stated. We're just gonna make this big for a moment, and then we're gonna move to what we're talking about for today, or for this video, should I say? So. Um, I was saying, I was looking at Snap, I was looking at puts, I was thinking it was going to come touch this line and then pivot back. Now, I tried to get in at market close, I was unable to do so. I kind of forgot it turned into 3:56, 57, and the market closed at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm on the East Coast. So I was scrambling. I didn't want to scramble into a play, and then I got smoked. So I was like, nah, I just pass. So wish I wouldn't have passed, because it did exactly what I said. Came up here and then tanked down. So and you look at this, it went from 1160, 1157 at close, down to what this is now, 984. So that's almost a $2 drop. One of the options I said was the $12 put. I think in the video was like the delta was like 52. So you're talking about if you got in this tomorrow morning, assuming it don't go nowhere else, you can get in and get out. You might be up $100+ on one contract, and I think it was for sure it was under $200. Cause I told you I ain't gonna try to do nothing over $200. So man, again, make sure y'all guys hit that share, hit that like button. I'm dropping this info out here for you guys. So now, the reason I start with Snap, because I don't know, I don't believe Facebook owns Snap. However, they could. I don't know. However, they just did this fall down. Now, now we're gonna move to Facebook, which is Meta. Now, in all transparency, in my watch list for Meta, I dropped in. Let me go and look really quick. I want to say on apologize. Let me click and see. I had put on my watch list the 165 call, the 170 call. I put those on January the 30th, so just yesterday. Uh, like so for the 165 call, when I put it in, it was at 274. If you'd have waited till this morning to get in, and waited till about 10 o'clock to get in, you'd had to wait till about 10 o'clock, because before that would have been up higher. But if you got in there, it was like $300, and then it got as high today as 370, close and 373. So could have made $70 a contract on that. I didn't get in because I wasn't watching. I didn't have any alerts. I placed in the 170 call. Same deal. I placed it on the 30th. It was showing 190 when I added that one. If I'd have jumped in there 190, it's at 260 right now, 261. So what, that's $70 a contract. So you boy dropping them out here now. Again, so I say that to say, just a couple of days ago, hell, just yesterday, I was thinking Facebook going up. Now let's go ahead and scroll out some. I'm on the day chart. So I had this box right here as when I put my red lines with the box. For me, that's the danger zone. Uh, and I think I was, when I drew this, because I don't look at Facebook or Meta too tough. I really think I was just looking at these candlesticks right here, and then I just drew it out. So last time I was probably then looking at Facebook, it was probably back in October. It was October because I was pissed I missed this drop right here, and it was on my watch list. So this was the last time I had Meta. That even last time I even looked at it. So now I recently just drew these lines just as of yesterday. This line right here, trying to figure out, okay, it looked like it's on the uptrend. That's why I was like, okay, let me drop these calls in for my watch list. Now, I talked to you guys about gaps before. Now, my thesis on Meta right now has totally changed, because again, I don't know that Facebook or Meta owns Snap. I don't believe so. However, They the same business. So they just fell down. Man, I'm telling you, my opinion, because this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm no one's financial advisor. I don't even have a financial advising uh, degree as of the moment. Someone did just try to offer you boy something, but I don't know yet. But anyway, no one's financial advisor. So if you take these, you're taking these at your own risk. Again, remember, I'm saying this is gambling. I know professional traders will say, no, this ain't gambling. But you tell me two other things on this planet besides gambling, you getting robbed, that you could put your money on the table and then it's gone instantly. You name me two. You name me two besides gambling and you getting robbed. I don't know any other, so I call this gambling. So maybe my logic is bad with it, but this is how I play it. But anyway, so again, though, my point was I was thinking it was going to go up, which it did run up just over the last day. Um, so now, with that being said, now with this day chart, um, I'm gonna. If you look back here, this is back from November the 8th. Meta gapped up here. I know there's a candlestick right here. Let me stretch this out some. I know there's a candlestick right here. Now I'm gonna switch to the 4 hour just for a quick moment. Um, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? So on the 4 hour chart, see some of this down here fell into that, so it's showing some of this, but it's pretty much still that same open gap. There's no candlestick action. So that's right here. So we'll do it from the 4 hour chart. Let's make this a little bit bigger. So let's get us a box. Now, this is the box I'm playing. This is the box I'm getting ready to play with Facebook/Meta. I don't know what you want to call this thing, what you want to call it, but this is the box your boy getting ready to play. Now, I gotta stretch this on out. What the price at now? Let's go like this. Oh, we ain't came over far enough yet. We ain't came over far enough. Still ain't came over far enough. Let's get over here. All right. So this is the gap we're looking at. So Facebook/Meta reports earnings tomorrow. I ain't looked at no financial reports, but I am going to say though, again, I started this video with Snap showing it went down. Now after hours for Facebook/Meta did the same thing. It dropped $2 after hours. Dropped $2 after hours. Close here. Well, this is 149. Where is it right now? 146, 140. No, so it closed at 148.97. Now it's at 146.93. So it's down a whole $2. What else fell down $2 that was reporting earnings? Snap. Uh-oh. 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 So I think this thing getting ready to come on down, come on down, come on down. So we're going to draw some new trend lines, and then we're going to talk some option prices. Now, we are going to be safe. We always have to be safe when we're looking at option prices. So we do have to look at some calls, even though I believe this thing getting ready to fall down. Way down here. Let me change this color on this because that's my consolidation color. Let's change that. I'm gonna change that to green because I think we about to go get this money, dog. Get this money, dog. We're about to get it. We're about to get it. Let's stretch this box on out. So now normally I would say I will wait for it to come to this line right here and then say, oh, I want to get in and ride this kind of consolidation box for me. But as you can see, this is like a $20 box, and then it's $15 above this box. So no, how much it is? $6 above this box. So a $6 run I don't want to miss out on. So I'm gonna try to catch this Meta some point in time tomorrow. Don't know if I'm gonna catch it early in the morning, if I'm gonna catch it before close, but your boy getting in this Meta. Cause I am not getting ready to miss this death plunge. This last death plunge was like $20. And I was like, oh my gosh. Man, it was like the same thing. It was like $180 a contract. And then that thing went to like $1,500 like $130, and that thing went to $1,500. Again, this is why I say this is gambling. Where else can you put $130 up and then it multiply to 1,500 besides gambling in lotto tickets or you, the person robbing folks? It ain't nothing else on this planet. Again, if you got a better example to tell me this ain't gambling because of whatever, drop it down below. Leave a comment. Tell me where it's at, because I don't know. I ain't seen it yet. I ain't seen it yet. But let's get back to the day chart really quick. Supposed to be in and out of here. Let's see. So again, we got to look at some support resistance now. If Facebook does go up, now let's be clear. Why I was looking at the calls, because I saw no resistance. And probably why I put the call on my watch list was because it crossed outside of my danger zone box, and I like, oh, okay, it's out my box, and that makes sense why I then went to put on my watch list on the 30th, because that was Monday. Today is Tuesday, so that was Monday. So it makes sense. It got out my box. Oh, and I came and looked because again I ain't have no alerts for that one. Yeah, so I was looking at this like, okay, from here, the next resistance is right here. So we're gonna just draw a line just for educational purposes. So we was looking at this. I was looking at right here, saying okay, because you can see this candlestick right here goes to close, and then this one right here almost closes at the same spot, and then you can also see this candlestick here almost came up to that location, right? Almost. Didn't quite get there. So I like that as a first sign of, okay, this may be going up action. So we're going to go back here. Now keep in mind too, this was back from August of last year. So this ain't from, no time soon. That's like, that lets you know how long Facebook been down. Now, the next one I was looking at was right here. Reason being, again, if you catch these points here, going back further, let's see, let's go ahead again, get in line. Where is that? We're right here. We're going to get this one right here. Bam. Let's clone that one. Let's move me down some. Let's clone there. I like that. Even though there's technically some support right here or another stopping zone right here, because you got these touches, you got that touch right here, you got this one right here. So there's some good touches right here. I'm not going to draw that line. I like right here though, just for our video purposes, because I don't think it's going way up there. My personal opinion, but when I saw this, I said, man, it just crossed out of here. There is no more resistance until you got here. Uh-oh, what did Snap do? It came up to that support. Well, I'm going to say this conversation resistance. And it said no. It said no. That Matumbo, no. So, with that being said, I'm thinking it's coming on back down. But now tomorrow will tell. If we get some pre-action early push up in the morning, because people are going to try to push this up to see if they can break through this and run this bad boy up. Now, again, I'm giving a shout out to my guy Cyberman. This is his indicator. One of the guys in the group built this indicator for him, which I greatly appreciate. These are these little green and red boxes. Green are buy pressure, red is a sell pressure. If you look right here, there was sell pressure here. So there was buy pressure here, and then this sell pressure sitting on top of it. It broke through it, and then the next set of sell pressure was up here, but then you got buyers right here, buyers right there, ready to push this thing up. So that's why I was looking at this like, man, this thing can fly. So we're going to again look at some calls, but now let me go and get some other lines. Now again, I have this gap. This is what I'm really thinking it's coming down to. But let's get us some lines going down as well. Because again, you have to be prepared for both directions, right? Because we don't run this market Again, I tell you, you playing against a computer who is playing by win by all means necessary. Now, the reason I keep harping back to that, I was playing computer chess on my cell phone a couple of weeks ago. Right now, it's about a month or two ago. Got mad, low down, dirty, cheated. So, pawns can only take you a piece from left or right. You can't take a piece straight on. That's not how pawns work. Man, he creeped me twice like that. And I was like, what? Hold on, maybe my eyes are tripping. Let me back up. Let me hit back. Let me hit back and let me see what he like. He didn't really do that. This mother just cheated. It's all right, man. I can overcome that. He did it again. I said, nah, bro, I'm through. I ain't even played the game since. I said, man, that's some nonsense. How you cheating like that? How you cheating that bad, bro? But anyway, I am not going to draw a line right here. Where are we sitting at right now? We're sitting at this 146.93. So we're sitting on where I would want to draw a line at, like right here. So I'm not going to draw the line because we're sitting on top of it. I am going to draw a line right here. Yeah, I like this one right here. Now, I got this one because, again, I'm thinking these are using these as like resistance. Like if it comes falling down, it's going to hit this line. Are you going to hit this line and use it like a trampoline, bounce down and go up? Or are you going to fall through it until you hit the next support? And are you going to hit that one and bounce back up? So, now with that being said, we got that line there. I like another one here. Now this was a former gap back from October. Again, we talked about that a little earlier. Again, I told you guys previously, this market is like your heart rate, not your heart rate, but like your rhythm, and it's always looking to get you back in line. It's always looking to get you back in line. That's what your body does. It's always looking to get you back in line. So it came and filled in the gap so that way it can get your body back in line. Now, if you kind of think about it, if you remove this gap, like how much this is, let's go from here. What this is, 88 to 150. Let's just say that 45. So that's $60. Saying that gap didn't happen from there, and it was right here. That's 134 and $60. That'll put us at 194. What is that? That'll put us like right here on this one. So imagine that gap wasn't there, and they just whoop. This thing would be right there. So, but that ain't what they want. Facebook apparently. So that's the stuff. Just not like you can see this stuff as you start charting on your own. You'll start seeing this stuff. You'll start seeing odd stuff. You're like, nah, that don't make sense. They ain't doing us dirty like that. Yeah, they is. But anyway, let's get this line right here. Now you see all these touches in here, so that's why I'm getting this. I'm not looking to be exact on this one, but same deal. So now, again, I'm looking for this thing to fall through the floor. See, hold on, it's right here. So this would be the floor. This would be the basement. This would be you fell in a sinkhole. And this one is the 2012 movie. That was the name of the movie, 2012. It was the apocalypse. This thing fell slap off a cliff. Now, I'm looking for this thing to fall slap off a cliff. Now, reason I say that, I was watching Earn Your Leisure, and then we're going to get to these options, then you boy out of here. I was watching Earn Your Leisure. I think my guy name is Ian Dunlap. Now, I know you guys been having meetings with Metal. My guy, a little showy. I think it's hilarious. I know it seems like maybe some people have a problem with it, but I don't know, dude. So I ain't got no problem with it. But anyway, he showed one of his meetings that that he was with Metal, and he was just bringing out like, man, if Metal want to get saved, they better come holler at you, boy. And you say, D, like, what they got to do with anything? Your boy be running with billionaires. He know your boy. He talked to Mark Cuban. He talked to Steve Harvey. Uh, what's the other boy name? Dude who used to own BET. My man, the dude talked to billionaires. He talked to billionaires. So when bro say, "Hey man, I can fix the problem. I know what the problem is, but they don't hire your boy and pay me handsomely. I ain't coming to fix the problem." And then he dropped behind that just for this Market Monday. Oh man, kind of again, man. They better holler at your boy before it's too late. Apple about to drop a a VR headset, and I said, "What? Oh man, that means it's time for a put on metal." So that kind of threw my bull theses out, and I'm like, "Oh, time for a put, time for a put, time for a put." What is that? What did I hit? Let's close this. I didn't mean to hit that. But anyway, I'll come back and fix that later. But yeah, man, this is what we're thinking. This is what I'm thinking. So he said that, and I'm like, "Oh, he knows stuff I don't know." So I'm gonna take him at his word. This thing coming down. You're going down, and you ain't messing around, baby. Your whole world's upside down. All right, then. So now let's take a look at this. We're gonna start at this Friday put. Now, Meta, a lot of times I don't look at because he puts the calls puts just be costing so much. I like, bro, this don't make sense. Like a almost in the money or at the money put. It's $700. Like $700 for this Friday. This Friday today, Tuesday. Tomorrow about to be Wednesday. Like, come on, bro. That's like way too much. That's way too much. So, let's go way down again, cause your boy thinking this thing on nosedive. They about to bungee cord down to this 90 level. Now, so let's go ahead and take a look, cause we're gonna play with our supports though. Now we're gonna be responsible and play with our support. So we got one support at this 134, almost 135. We got another one down here at this 116. Kind of got this one at this 125 again. I said I wasn't drawing this one or this one because I got my box there. But so being responsible. Again, your boy told you gonna hit you guys with calls or puts, plays under $200. Now let's take a look at this Friday put. The 130 put is a 187. Taking me. Okay. My wife, if she see this, she'll laugh. But the 130 put is 115. No, excuse me, that was the low. Threw my mind off. The ask is 189, so I said a 187 because that's the mid. The delta is 15. Theta is 89. Now, with the theta being 89, now, good news, bad news. So it's gonna go up $30 because it fell down $2. Because again, you get $1 for each one. You get the theta for each dollar, the delta for each dollar. Excuse me. Yeah, so this thing ain't gonna go up $30, but the theta is 89, so it's really gonna come down $60 in the morning, depending on pre-market volume. So you could possibly get into this one for like a maybe 150, 160. Because they might try to split the difference and change the theta. So it might come down like $30. Not the whole 50 or 60. So still you can probably get about 150, 160. The 125 is 115. Same thing. You might be able to get this for like $100 in the morning. Now let's move out to the 17th. Hold on, we gotta again be responsible. We're gonna do stay with puts, and then we're gonna do calls last, and then we're gonna be up out of here. Are we gonna look at the 10th? No, the 10th. Those cost too much. So let's go to the 17th. Now we gonna get down here to this. The 130 costing too. It's all 276. But we're gonna look at this 125. It's 189. Delta 13, theta 16. So this one is actually going to be about 200 bucks in the morning because it's going to be more. Because the theta isn't as much, and it did again go down those $2 in price. So this is actually going to be up, so it might be around 200 bucks in the morning. Yeah, that might be around 200 bucks, 205. Let's take a look. Now, all of these, let me not say that. The 120 put got 22,000 open interest. I hope my video didn't stop. I got 22,000 open interest, almost 23. And the mid price on that is 128. So you might want to take a look at that one. Let's go to March the 17th. Again, in case we need some time to be right. On this March 17th, I will be looking at the 115 put, because again, I'm really thinking it's coming way down here to this $100, $90 level, and we gonna get paid. Pow. And this one is 165. It may wake up in the morning still around the same price. Anywhere from, on this March 17th, anything from that one, because they doing $5 ranges on this one, anything from this 115 all the way to this 90 is doable. If you do this 90, now let me tell you, this 90 is straight out lotto, because you need this thing to, you really need this thing to fall all the way off the cliff to get paid, to make this math work. But this 90 put for March the 17th is $30. Might be 35 in the morning. If this thing fall down 15, 20 bucks, this $30 put could end up being 150, 200 bucks, maybe even 300 bucks. Imagine if it came all the way down here and you're saying March the 17th and you still got a month to go and it comes down here to this $100 level. Do you hear me? That thing might go from $30 to $580. Like, that thing might be a slam dunk super home run. So that's just something for you to keep in mind. Now let's go ahead and flip over to the calls again, because we got to be responsible. Now, again, I showed you these levels on right here for these calls, and I showed you, man, if this gap wasn't here, that thing would be right here right now. No, oops. It'd be up here right now. Now, again, I don't think this thing getting ready to shoot up $50, but you never know. You never know. Stocks, they do all kind of weird stuff. So that's why you got to be prepared, not surprised. Check out my guy Keenan Grace too. That's his thing. Be prepared, not surprised. I can't think about it, his 5 P's, but go check my bro out. So we got this 185 call for March 17th. It's 170 bucks. Delta 13, Theta 6. The 190 call is 125. Well, yeah, 125. 3,600 open interest. Let's go to this 170. So, it does appear for Facebook or Meta, after this 165, 170 level, the open interest on the stock slide is falling half. So I feel fairly confident these people here, after that point, they don't believe it's going to go past like this level here. So there could be a possibility tomorrow it goes to blow through this, because again, our last sell pressure was here. So I mean, we do technically, I mean, it fell off a cliff here, but we got buyers. So, and I'm going to say this is consolidation or neutral zone territory. So there's no telling who might win this piece, but it could come and break through this, and we got buyers here that can push us up to about right there, up here, because again, we got our liquidity here. It went to touch it. So it got more liquidity spots up here. So it might do it. But it don't look like, based off of that, at least going out to March the 17th, they don't have that much confidence in it being that high. Let's take a look at February the 17th. Again, I talked to you guys about at the beginning of this video. I had some calls already in my watch list. I had that 165 call and the 170 call. Now they're outside of my range that I want to share with you guys. So let me see this 175 call. The 175 call for February the 17th got 16,000 open interest. So short term, look like people think there may be some push up. Let's look at the 180. 180 got 10,000, $130 on that one. Yeah, but man, right now, fam bam, I'm really thinking puts. So, man, peace and love, YouTube. Do apologize. It took me 30 minutes. I didn't mean for this to take 30 minutes. I guess I got the rant. But appreciate you watching. Again, don't forget to hit that like, hit subscribe, share. If you got questions, drop them below. Your boy try to answer. Appreciate you. Have a great day.